Welcome back to Engineered Coffee. Today we're digging into something tiny, something millions of people touch every morning, and something almost nobody understands, the Nespresso capsule. It's small, elegant, and it's industrial madness in the best way. Let's peel it up. Before we begin, please like and subscribe. It's free and helps this content to be shared with many more people. We start off with part one. The metal. From earth to metal. Every aluminium capsule begins its life as a rock, a reddish, clay-like mineral called bauxite, mined in open pits across Australia, Brazil, Guinea, all the usual suspects of big geology. But here's the twist. Bauxite, or bauxite, is nowhere near pure aluminium. It's roughly half usable alumina and half everything else. So, step one, how to extract the good stuff. This happens in two steps. The Bayer process crushes the bauxite and mixes it with hot caustic soda, and the alumina dissolved. The leftovers become a wonderfully named industrial waste, red mud. The dissolved alumina is then precipitated into a fine white powder. Then there's the whole Herold process, turning the powder into metal. Now comes the magic and the electricity bill. The alumina is melted into a bath of molten cryolite. A massive electrical current, 100 to 400,000 amps, is shot through it. Electrolysis breaks the chemical bonds free, and pure molten aluminium, 99.5 to 99% pure, is formed. This step alone eats 13 to 15 kilowatt hours of electricity per kilo. If you want clean aluminum, recycling uses 95% less energy. Here's a fun fact. About 75% of all aluminium ever produced is still in use today. It refuses to die. It wants to be reborn again as a capsule, a car, a plane, a solar panel, and then a capsule again. Now, molten aluminium is poured into giant slabs about 6 meters long. Picture a chocolate bar for giants, but slightly less edible. And now the real shaping begins. First starts off with hot rolling. These massive slabs are heated to around 500 degrees Celsius and fed through rolling mills. Each pass squeezes the slab thinner and thinner, like a pasta maker if your pasta maker weighed 300 tons and it could kill you. In minutes, that half a meter slab becomes a few millimeters thick. The next step comes the cold rolling, where the metal goes from being millimeters thick to microns. In this step, it reduces the foil to the final thickness. Originally, we were using 100 microns, now 90. Every reduction in thickness means new tooling and new parameters. The work hardens the aluminium, making it strong enough to survive the deep drawing. Before the coil becomes a capsule, it's cleaned, trimmed, and slit, and then coated with a food-safe lacquer only a few microns thick. That lacquer is doing three jobs: protecting the aluminium from corrosion, acting as a bonding primer for the lid, and making forming more predictable. Invisible, but critical. Now the fun part, turning sheet metal into that iconic capsule shape. The coil is unrolled, lightly lubricated, and fed into a stamping press running at frightening speed, often around 200 stamps per minute. Circular discs called blanks are punched out. Each one is about to be violently transformed. The deep drawing is the heart of it all. Punch forces the blank onto a die in one massive stroke. The aluminium is stretched to its absolute limit. The bottom domes, the wall taper, and the flange forms. Any irregularity, grain direction, hardness, a microscopic scratch, and the part tears, completely ruined. This is why capsule-grade aluminium is not the same as other grades of wood. Next, the iconic rim is curled with precision rollers. This rounded lip strengthens the structure and ensures that the lid forms a perfect hermetic seal. You miss the geometry by a fraction, and the capsule does not function correctly in the brewing machine. Rim geometry is a science all by itself. Once they're formed, every capsule, not some, not a sample, every single one is vision inspected by high-speed camera. They check the shape, the rim geometry, the wall integrity, lacquer defects, wrinkles, tears, and cracks. Anything suspicious gets rejected immediate. The good capsules are stacked, counted, and boxed. Up to 15,000 capsules per box. Each box is traceable back to the exact line and exact moment it was produced. Then there's the loop. Aluminium is infinitely recyclable. Capsules collected in recycling programs are shredded, the coffee is removed, and the aluminium is melted and reborn. Credit where credit is due, Nespresso's recycling system generally works. And yes, we at Eurocaps contribute to the recycling program. Next, the human side. So sometimes someone says, oh, it's just a little coffee capsule. Remember the scale behind it. The estimate, roughly 200,000 people are indirectly involved in making an espresso capsule. Farmers, miners, port crews, truckers, engineers, tool makers, machine builders, and yes, even the people who design the robots that check the capsules. If we go full iPencil mode, you could probably multiply that by 5, all for that morning shot you enjoy in silence. This has been Engineered Coffee. Please like and subscribe, and see you in the next episode.